Hey guys, looking for new JRPGs? Then you're in luck. We've started the list with Wise, The Oath in Felghana, an action JRPG that's being re-released in a remastered version. This game is a 3D reimagining of the classic 16-bit console game, Wise 3: Wanderers from Wise. The story takes place in Felghana, the homeland of Dogi, the eternal companion of Adol Kristin, the red-haired adventurer protagonist. After 8 years of absence, Adol and Dogi return to Felghana and discover that the land has changed drastically. Violent monsters haunt the area, a dormant volcano has come back to life, and the new lord of the land is extorting money from the citizens.
I would have you show me your abilities, red-haired swordsman.
Following the list, we have Tales of Graces F Remastered, an updated version of the popular RPG from the Tales series, which promises to bring a more beautiful and accessible experience for players. This remaster not only improves the graphics, but also includes the additional content called Lineage and Legacies, which is a story that takes place after the main plot of the game. This offers players a new perspective and more content to explore, increasing the longevity of the game. Players can expect a combat system that combines real-time action with strategic elements, which is a hallmark of the Tales series.
My army has the capital surrounded. What? Is that really you?
Requiem! Infinity Assault!
Rectus! Tempest Arrow!
Shine on! Garden of Innocence!
Can you see it coming? Blistering Wolf!
Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, is an innovative turn-based JRPG that is generating a lot of hype among fans of the genre. With a unique proposition that combines real-time elements with traditional turn-based mechanics, the game promises to deliver a more dynamic and engaging combat experience. Set in a fantasy world inspired by Belle Epoque France, the game puts you in command of Expedition 33, with the mission to stop the Artificer, an entity capable of painting death. The combination of turns with real-time elements adds an extra layer of strategy to the confrontations. You will need to make quick decisions and take advantage of opportunities to emerge victorious. A Place Far Away is a classic old-school 2D fantasy JRPG that harkens back to the classic games of the 16-bit era. It is an indie game set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity was almost wiped out by a catastrophe. The story revolves around Anya and her father, Kaladin, who survive together on an island. Their relative peace is shattered when a druid visits them, changing everything Anya believed in. The game promises a journey of self-discovery, love, friendship, and purpose, leading Anya to face the world beyond her island. The story is described as engaging, with the goal of keeping players engaged from beginning to end. Rebelion GODSOUL is a JRPG with a focus on rebellious female characters who have a passion for games and art. Players will form teams with rebellious girls who not only love games, but also engage in artistic activities. These characters are fundamental to the plot, and their interactions will likely influence the unfolding of the story. The game combines elements of cyber reality and fantasy worlds, as well as incorporating card game mechanics. This indicates that players will be able to enjoy a variety of gameplay styles, from strategic battles to exploring imaginative worlds.
知道
为什么你能在月亮最亮的时候与我相遇吗？哼，听说你们男生电脑里一般都存了很多学习资料，我想学习一下，可以吗？
Star Knightess Aura is a JRPG that stands out for its engaging narrative and fantasy theme. The game follows the protagonist, Aura, who is transported to the world of Roya, where her adventure quickly turns into a nightmare. At first, Aura believes that her story fits the typical summoned to another world plot. However, she soon discovers that she has been cursed by the Demon King, which forces her to fight against dark forces and face challenges that test her courage and determination. Each day in the game is divided into 3 parts. The player controls Aura and can explore the world of Roya to track down and kill the Demon King. To strengthen herself, acquire funds, and advance in her quest, Aura can use her own powers or seek help from others. However, not everyone has good intentions towards Aura. Star Knightess Aura is a JRPG that stands out for its engaging narrative and fantasy theme. The game follows the protagonist, Aura, who is transported to the world of Roya, where her adventure quickly turns into a nightmare. At first, Aura believes that her story fits the typical summoned to another world plot. However, she soon discovers that she has been cursed by the Demon King, which forces her to fight against dark forces and face challenges that test her courage and determination. Each day in the game is divided into 3 parts. The player controls Aura and can explore the world of Roya to track down and kill the Demon King. To strengthen herself, acquire funds, and advance in her quest, Aura can use her own powers or seek help from others. However, not everyone has good intentions towards Aura.
Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed.
Phantom Brave, The Lost Hero is a strategic JRPG developed by Nippon Ichi Software and is the sequel to the classic Phantom Brave, originally released for PlayStation 2 in 2004. In the game, players join Marona and her ghost friends on a mission to defeat the sinister shipwreck fleet. The gameplay is characterized by a system that allows players to recruit ghosts, bind them to objects, combine them with gadgets, and even fuse them with Marona. The game features a gridless map, allowing free movement, and features over 50 characters and 300 skills to master.
No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope.
Suikoden I and II HD Remaster, Gate Rune, and Dunan Unification Wars is a collection that brings remasters of the classic JRPGs Suikoden 1 and 2, originally released for the PlayStation 1. This remaster is being developed by Konami and promises to update the experience of the games while maintaining the essence that has won over fans over the years. The remaster aims to not only improve the graphics, but also polish the gameplay and interface, making it more accessible for new players while still catering to longtime fans. These 2 games are widely recognized as some of the best RPGs of the PlayStation 1 era, praised for their deep narratives, character development, and engaging combat systems. To finish, I bring The Legend of Heroes, Trails Through Daybreak 2, a JRPG developed by Nihon Falcom and is part of the famous Trails series, which is part of the larger universe of The Legend of Heroes. This game is a sequel to Trails Through Daybreak. As is typical in the series, the game is expected to maintain traditional RPG mechanics, with a strategic combat system and character development. As is typical in the series, the game is expected to maintain traditional RPG mechanics with a strategic combat system and character development. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.